Hey everybody, for those of you who don't know me, my name's Jonathan Menifee. I'm the executive pastor at DCC. We're planning on taking our first missions trip to the Philippines sometime in the middle of this year. We're teaming up with Pastor Eric. He has connections all over the world, and his connection in the Philippines is amazing. They're natives to the Philippines. They've lived there for years. They actually used to live in America, but they're there and they're preparing everything that we don't have to go in and do. They have our meals ready, our transportation ready, the crusade events ready. They're training the pastors there that are going to help the people that asked Jesus into their heart, the people that got healed. So it's just a super successful environment where we get to go and share the gospel with Pastor Eric leading the way. The three main things that we're going to be doing on this trip: number one, we're going to have the opportunity to go door to door to minister to people. In the Philippines, they're so receptive to Americans and foreigners coming in. It's just an exciting moment for them. And so when we go door to door and we knock on these doors, people answer. You have the opportunity to share the gospel with them, to minister to them, and see just miracles take place in that moment. And when that receptiveness takes place, number two is we get to invite them to the crusade that evening. And this is where things really take place and change takes place in their community. At the crusade, you'll have an opportunity to share your personal testimony if that's what you'd like to do. And that will open the door for people's heart to be softened, where they'll be able to receive Jesus as their Lord and Savior, where they'll be able to receive healing in their body, where they'll be able to, just like at DCC, receive freedom. Personal words can be given to these people from the Philippines. That then leads into number three. They get to come and receive that moment, that either salvation experience, that healing experience, and then they're invited to come the next morning to receive a Bible. And there that next morning, you'll be there with the team from the DCC Missions trip. And there is when you'll get a Bible in their hand and invite them to a home group. And that home group will have a lead pastor from the area trained and ready to go to help these people on that brand new walk, whether it's salvation, whether it's healing, whether it's that freedom. And there, those churches begin to multiply from 10 to 20 to 100 because of the opportunity that you had to share your testimony, to go door to door, to share the love of Jesus with these people on the other side of the world. Right now, we do not have a set date. Our goal is this year, sometime between June and August, to go to the Philippines. But what we're doing right now is we want to find out who's interested that would love to go on this trip. We're looking for 10 people to go on that trip. You may be asking yourself, how can I sign up for this? I'm glad you asked. We would love for you to go to achurchinthecity.org. And there on our webpage, we're going to have a sign-up location for this missions trip. Now, keep in mind, this is just an interest. We're trying to find out who'd be interested in going. This isn't you locking yourself into I am going to the Philippines. We want those who are interested in that this sounds like something that the Lord's prompting you in this moment to go. We want you to let us know that you're interested. We're also going to have this in the weekly, so go to the weekly and you'll be able to click on it there as well. So what we're looking for right now is for you to show interest and to sign up to let us know that you want to go. There's a limited amount of spots available, and once we find out who is going and who wants to go, we'll be able to give definite prices and dates, and we'll be able to commit to them and so they can commit to us. Right now, roughly, we're looking at around $3,500 per person. Pastor Eric will be able to help you and guide you to raise funds to go on this trip. He gives you all the information you need to be successful when you go over there as a team, as a DCC Missions team. You'll be able to touch the lives of countless numbers of people. So would you be in prayer that if this is the trip for you, that God would clearly speak to you? I want you to come to me and tell me if you're interested in this trip. You can also click on the link below or go to achurchinthecity.org and click on that mission interest section of our webpage. I'll be praying for you, and I know that God has great and amazing things in store for DCC, our family, and this upcoming trip.